This is the day that you learn all about how to sell tons and tons and tons and tons of books. And you're not going to go all over the place, posting everything everywhere, going crazy, like they tell you in today's world of overdoing. You're not going to do spaghetti, you're going to do strategy. Let's get into it. So here you are at day 4 of your book in 5 days. Now, why do I say your book in 5 days when there's only 4 phases? Because tomorrow we're going to review and then we're going to do our Lion's Gate ritual together, you and I. Yes, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Lion's Gate. And the Lion's Gate is a perfect time for us to really hone in on the throat chakra, your roar, your expression in the world, coming forth with full fire and power, putting it out there, expansion, evolution, ascension. It's about all of that. It's about all of that. So let's get into the 4th phase. And if you were with us on day 1 and day 2 and day 3, you already have done all the assignments for day 1, day 2, day 3. If you haven't, so good. Catch up. You can still do it because today is when all that work you have been doing comes together in this beautiful, wonderful, just amazing marketing strategy. Not spaghetti, strategy. Let's get to it. Love you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, Marcia or Marcia. Hey, girl, how you doing? UK. Oh, I love it. UK in the house. Love and energy. Fireworks for UK. Hi, girl, across the pond. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? All right. I'm so happy you're here. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So here we are at the 4th phase. So let's look at our phases again because it is very important. I'm a teacher and I love teaching. It is very important that we always review. So here we are at the 4th phase. The 4th phase is amplification. The 4th phase is where you market your book all over the world. The 4th phase is where you use a strategy to now get your amazing creation into the hands of all the amazing readers, thousands upon thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands, millions of readers who want to read your book. Now, here's what you need to ask any coach who is going to help you with your book. You're going to ask them, how many books have you sold? And if the coach is telling you, I'm going to help you write your book, I'm going to help you put your book out there, I'm going to help you get your book completed. Understand the distinction between a coach who is a book coach. They help you write your book, and then it's on you. They can't show you or teach you marketing because they've never done it. They themselves have not sold books, yet they're excellent at what they do. They're excellent at organizing your book, doing your book interior. They're a service provider. They're excellent at what they do. They are not going to help you sell books. And because they do not sell books, they possibly could be hurting you in the construction of your book with things that need to happen to sell books. So you want to work with a coach that sells books, lots of books, lots of books every day, every day, every day, every day, as I was showing you previously. So if you want to know just some of my books on Amazon, where to, boom, for last month, every day, every day, every day, every day. And we want books that sell every day on Amazon. My phone. We want books that sell on Amazon every day. Multiple books that sell every day on Amazon. Okay, so let's go back here and let's get to our 4 phases again. So here we are at phase 4, amplification. We assume that you have done phase one. Let's do a quick review. That's you. That's your intention. What is the intention for this book? You know what the issue is that the reader is searching for because you have done the keyword research. You understand the audience. You understand the reader that you are writing for. You understand the purpose of this specific book. You understand the idea you want to convey in this book. This is all you've done your market research. This is all an ideation. Two is creation. Now you are going to create the book. You are going to have the cover design. You're going to either write it, speak it, or collate it. You know what that means? Go to day two. And you are going to have the interior design elements. You're going to have the book cover design. You're going to have, and I showed you those tools. And if we go to day two again, I showed you that you're going to write, speak your book. I added this later. You're going to, of course, have your book edited. Or if you're not willing to pay an editor right now, all good. You can use something like a pro writing aid or some kind of editing software to edit your books. Software is quickly replacing a lot of people. One thing software I don't think it can do yet is I don't think it can eliminate like just a simple line editor that's going through for periods, punctuation, sentence structure. All of that can be done by a pro writing aid. It's so good. I don't think they yet have a software. They may. I don't know about it. If you know about it, let me know in the comments. I don't think they know yet about have created yet a software that is good at uh, in fiction books, the editor that keeps the book on track, the editor that looks over everything and helps you with strategy, pacing. These editors that are really consultants on your books because they just have so much wisdom, expertise. And they may have an AI version that kind of mimics that. I would more trust a person who's been in the book publishing world for a very long time and knows what they're talking about. One of those people is Book Fox on YouTube. I love watching his YouTube content. Love, love, love watching his YouTube content. Let me get a shout out right now because I love giving shout outs to things that are amazing. Let me give you a shout out right now. I'll give a shout out right now to Book Fox. He is great. He's been in the publishing industry for a very long time, and he's just got tons of incredibly valuable videos. Super valuable, super engaging, well done. He knows what he's talking about. I say just pick a few people on YouTube or on social that you consume their content. Go deep with a few people rather than trying to follow 50 million different people on this, on that. Find a few good ones and follow what they're talking about because if you follow too many, you're going to get conflicting advice and you're going to be confused. So, you know that in the creation of your book, we recommended three softwares. We told you to open an account with Readseat and or Atticus. And Vellum is another one. Vellum is another software, a little more expensive than Atticus, yet well worth it. I use Atticus and Readseat. I haven't used Vellum yet, though I am going to move into doing more creation with Vellum. I'm going to buy it and use it for the fiction series. So far, Readseat and Atticus have done very well for me. So, of course, during the creation phase, you did all of this designing of your book, the front matter, the back matter. By the way, if you're like, this is a lot, I don't know if I want to do all this. That's why I exist and why the coaching program is coming up, your book in 90 days, and why when you get into this coaching program, into the community, into what we have for you in the program, there you have a community surrounding you of book lovers and book writers. Here you have, because it is more than one-on-one coaching. Of course, one-on-one coaching is available at a higher, more of a VIP um, investment. Yeah, the community and the coaching to bring all of this to fruition in 90 days is exactly what you could be calling for. That's exactly what you need. So book a call. Below this video is the link, and it's also in the pinned comment to book a call. Now, don't book a call if you're not serious. if you're not ready to invest in yourself. Do book a call if you're ready to invest in yourself. If you know, I've been having these book ideas in my mind for the longest, I'm ready to bring them all to the world. I'm ready to get the step by step strategy so that I don't try to figure it out on my own. I'm ready to really step up to the plate, put my work out there in book form. That's me. I got you for that. I got you for that. So book a call. And for all of you who have already booked the call, I see my calendar. I will be talking to you soon, and I am so looking forward to that, to the book assessment call. Yes, let's just book it. Now, if you're ready to move forward, if you're serious and you said, you know what, I'm ready to invest in myself. Third phase is publication. This is where you go to all of the publishing platforms and you get your book out into the world. This is where you understand the publishing industry. This is where you understand how to get your books into bookstores. This is where you understand how to work with ISBNs, how copyright works, how the aggregators work to put your book into all of the different places, genres, formats, audio books, paperbacks, ebooks. We talked about a lot of that. And of course, I can't give it all to you in one hour video. That's why when you join the program, you get a very rich, step by step, detailed experience because I'm giving you the overview now. And the overview is a lot. And I'm also giving you the system so that you can just follow these steps and you can do it. You can do it. And as I mentioned before, I go into amplification and marketing your amazing book. These videos are not going to stay live on YouTube. We are going to take them off YouTube, and only our Money Magic, only our clients will have access to them, like Money Magic clients and our book clients. Let's go to 4. Marketing equals millions. Let me come off screen share for a second. If no one knows about your book, or if millions of people don't know about your book, the party is over. All that work you did, the party's over. All that work you did, all of that work you did, the party's over because no one knows about your book, or enough people don't know about your book. Let me get my shirt straight. Or enough people don't know about your book. Millions of people don't know about your book. The party is over. You did all that. You poured out all that energy to sit down and write the book. You poured out all that energy to get the cover designed. Oh, it looks great. You poured out that energy to have it edited. It reads well. It's well written. You poured all that energy out to make sure that it's so well ordered table of contents. You got someone you love to write the foreword. Oh, you did it. And now no one knows about it. You have this beautiful jewel that's hidden in a pile of hay. And people are just walking past. People that could use your book, people that would love to read your book, people that want to know about your book, people that would be telling their friends about your book after they read your book. None of them have it. Why don't any of them have it? Because you didn't tell them about it. Why didn't you tell them about it? Because you didn't have a marketing strategy that was comprehensive, as I said in the beginning of this conversation that you and I are having right here in this part of the conversation. I said that we're not going to do spaghetti, throw spaghetti at the wall, hope it works. We're going to do strategy. We have a strategy for marketing books. I'm about to introduce you to this flywheel concept in book marketing, and I think you will love. I know you'll love it. Okay? So, this whole you did all this work and you sold 10 copies, most books will never sell more than 100 copies. Yet, if you're J.K. Rowling and you are going to change the entire world with your novel series, and you are going to become the first woman billionaire from being an author, and you are going to become a global sensation, it is a travesty that your books haven't been found yet, J.K. Rowling. The next. It's a travesty. Yet I see so many authors, so many authors, so many authors, so many authors. They have these amazing books. They give them to me. Here, Reverend Val, here's a gift of my book. You wrote a book? Yes. Is it selling? Where is it? I go look at it. Not selling. They forgot about it. The world forgot about it. Well, the world never saw it. And the reason I'm harping on this is because this is a big problem. This is not how we do this book marketing thing. That's not how we do this. It's not enough to write a book. And I'm talking to myself with this too, because I'm getting better and better and better at book marketing. I have taken so many courses on book marketing. I have taken so many courses on advertising, Facebook ads with books, all of it. And I can show you what I developed for myself that works like a charm. All right. True talk, sis. I cook and feed the spirits. My children keep saying I should write a book, a cookbook. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let's get into this marketing strategy, not spaghetti. Not throw spaghetti at the wall, a strategy. Let's do it. Love it. Like, this is the funnest part, isn't it? Launching your book into the world. Isn't this the funnest part? Okay. So, this is going to be quite a bit of information, and we're going to go through it, and then I'm going to review. All right. Marketing equals millions. Just put that in your mind. Say it to yourself right now. Marketing equals millions. Marketing equals millions. Now, here are many of the ways that you can market. This is just sort of a list, right? You can do content marketing on social media. We know this, where you are tastefully doing your content marketing. Hold on a second. Let me fix this right here because I see that I have a little bullet point that came out of place here. That's what it's supposed to be. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me while I made that correction for you. So, we can do tasteful content marketing. AuthorTube on YouTube is huge. Book Talk is huge. Book Talk is so huge on TikTok, and they're selling so many millions of books on TikTok that they're actually going to come up with a whole new app. And I believe the app is called Book Talk if it hasn't already launched. Books are huge on YouTube and TikTok. Now, there are big other places too. There's a book segment of all the social media platforms. I'm in author groups and book other kinds of, I'm in a big Kickstarter for authors group on Facebook and also on Instagram. There are the bookish Instagram, so books are everywhere. Yet, big is YouTube and TikTok. Now, you can get on podcasts and interviews. You can do blogs and blogging. You can get on Substack. Substack is where I now blog. It's an excellent blogging platform that also does email capture, critical and important, without you paying for it, critical and important. Of course, you can have an author website. You can do Amazon author pages and A plus content, A plus content, A plus content. What is A plus content? I pulled it up for you in my book, How to Be a Christian Witch. This is A plus content. It is the pictures and the quotes, different kinds of things that you've seen here on Amazon. And these are simply what I created. It you can make it be pictures, banners, more about the book, art. It can be anything you want it to be, visual and text here in A plus content. And you see it in this section from the publisher on the Amazon page. This A plus content can also help you sell books. And in the coaching program, we teach you how to upload A plus content for all of your books. BookBub, Goodreads. You want to have a BookBub page, you want to have a Goodreads page, because on Goodreads, it's better for you to show up as an author rather than other people to talk about you as an author. It's best if you do, like Beyonce, you control the narrative. Pinterest marketing and ads. I put my books on Pinterest. Facebook and IG ads. These are the best ads, in addition to Amazon ads, even though I don't recommend Amazon ads, especially to new authors, because we can get it done in other ways. For more advanced authors, absolutely. ARCs and reviews, ARCs advanced reader copies. I'll show you my absolute hack for this and reviews, 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 reviews. Now, there's way more things you can do besides this. This is just a simplified list. Yet, I have put it together in a strategy. Before I show you the strategy, I want to tell you about a new author trap. If only your family and friends know about your book and not your target audience, your also bots are hurting you. What does that mean? Let me come on screen share for a second because I see so many new authors do this. You know what new authors do? This is absolutely not the thing to do. They run out and they tell all their friends and family, hey, I just wrote a book. I just read a book. I just read a book. Go buy my book. Bad idea. Bad idea. Why? Because your friends and family are not the target market. They're not the ones you did the research for. I'm talking about the people who are looking for your book. That's not your mama. Your mama's not looking for your book. Tell mama, oh yeah, mama, I bought another book. If your mama is in the target audience, let your mama buy the book. If your mama and your cousin and your granddaddy and all those people at the family reunion are not in your target market, don't even tell them you wrote a book. What you been doing lately? Oh, I've been writing. Don't even tell them you wrote a book. They're not your target market. They're going to mess up your also bots. I see a lot of authors, new authors especially, fall into this trap. They are telling everybody about their book. They post their book on Facebook. That's not your target audience. Your friends are Facebook friends are not your target audience. They just post their book. I'm a new author now. Buy my book. And everybody says, oh, congratulations. Oh, that's so amazing. Oh, yay, yay, yay. And if you go on Amazon, it's messing up your also box. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Don't do that to yourself. It's a new author trap. You see it all the time. Like, well, they're not going to sell a lot of books on Amazon doing that. Here it is. Let's go to what it looks like. Also bots. All right, I'm going to close this tab because I don't need this tab right now. Also bots. So you're on Amazon. This is for all my Amazon authors. And you scroll down and you see frequently brought together. You also see products related to this item. You also see customers also bought or read. Do you see that? Customers also bought or read. This is you telling Amazon where your book belongs on the platform so it can promote your book to other people who are very likely to buy it and read it. Amazon is finding you book readers if you show Amazon how to position your book. Now, I did a class on this. If you ever took this class from me, I did a class on this. It's called How to Get Amazon to Fall in Love with Your Books. Because I just saw so many people making just mistakes just because they just didn't know. So many authors making mistakes that they didn't have to make. And that this is correctable, this is fixable, and then you would have this incredible aspiration fulfilled. You would have your book, you would be selling, people would be writing notes about your book, even people that didn't like your book. All good, we need them too. People who did bad reviews, people, most of them should be great, most of the reviews, so you should be in the 4 point something and higher on Amazon. If you're under 4 stars on Amazon, pull that book. It's not a good book. Pull it. If it's 3.8, pull that book and get it better. Make it better. Work on it some more. Go back to phase one with that idea and see, where did I miss the mark? You missed the mark. I pull books if they are not superb. And superb doesn't mean one person gave me a bad review. Who cares about that? I don't care about that. I'm talking about my avatar is benefiting from this book. They love this book. This is a cutting edge book. This is an interesting book. This is a well written book. This is a book that challenges the status quo. This is a book that people are talking about. This is a book that matters. Those are the kinds of books I love to see clients put out into the world. I love that. So you are in charge of getting Amazon to fall in love with your book. And I teach you behind the scenes how to do that. How do you get Amazon to fall in love with your book? Now, remember, if you give your book, so all these books match my book, and all these books not only match this book, some of these books are also written by yours truly. So when Amazon says, because it's a series, like we keep talking about, I keep saying series, because when Amazon says, if you only have one book, they said, oh, wow, that's a great book. And you checked all the marks. Great, it's a great book. But if someone goes to buy another book in that same genre, in that same sphere, with a deeper understanding, another aspect of the thing. For me, Christian witchcraft, I have so many books to write for Christian witchcraft. Crystals for the Christian witch, Egyptian magic for the Christian witch. I have so many book ideas to write on the Christian witchcraft series. I could probably write 100 books in that same series. So if it's a series, you're making more money because they bought your book, but then they bought another one of your books in the series, and then they bought another book, Discovering Christian Witchcraft. Very nice. You see, products related to this. This is all related. Okay? The witches, Helena Blavatsky is an ad there. You see, customers also bought Confessions of a Christian Witch. Look how many of my books are in the also boughts. If you tell your friends and family, let's say you tell 10 of your friends and family to go buy your book, and those 10 go buy your book, your also boughts are messed up because grandma is buying your book. And she's not going to read it. She's buying it to make you happy, baby. Yeah, I'll buy your book, baby. Of course they're going to buy your book. They love you. So grandma buys your book. But grandma usually gets knitting books from from Amazon. So now in the also boughts are knitting books. But your book is about helping people overcome diabetes. And then Uncle Joe bought your book, but Uncle Joe golfs. And he bought a couple of golfing books. And now a golf book is in your also bots. And the Amazon bots are looking at the people that are buying your book. This person likes knitting. They don't know anything about diabetes. They're not asking about diabetes. This person is getting golf. And how does this connect? And then this person over here, your big brother, he loves to go to Vegas and he buys books on gambling and how to play blackjack and how to win at the craps table and stuff like that. So you got gambling books, golf books, and knitting books. And the bots are trying their best to figure out what your book is about. Because the customers are a big clue as to what your book is about. What customers are buying this, and Amazon knows their customers better than you, and so they're taking cues from the customer. What does the customer buy? What is the customer looking at? What is related to this book so that we can put this book in context so that we can promote this book? If the book is not in context, we don't know where to put it. We don't know who might like it. Confusion to the side. And then here's me who comes along and says, this book is for Christian witches. This book is for deconstructing Christians. This book is for people who are in Christian and Bible magicians. This book is for people that have been in Christianity and now they want to explore magic and Christian uh, witchcraft and crystal paganism and Christian Wicca. Boom, clear. It's going to go run. It's going to run unimpeded and get all the people that bought Christian Wicca, Confessions of a Christian Witch, Jesus and the Goddess, The Path of the Christian Witch, The Christian Witch. It knows. Oh, and all the people that bought your other books, Valerie Love, author, we're going to go get them too and put this new book in front of them because what does Amazon want to do? Amazon wants to sell books. Same thing you want to do. Let me come off screen share and please tell me, is this clear? Please tell me if this is clear. What you are hearing from me. Please tell me if this is clear. Confusion to the side. I know that's right, Denelzia. The incredible scribe Denelzia always knows. People will come to your book launch, enjoy the food and network, but they may not purchase one copy of your book. Absolutely. Forget about that. We're not, we love grandma. We love all the family, all those people, all those, we love them. Your book is not for them. Your book is for your target market that you researched in ideation in phase one. So you are going to all the, if it's a diabetes book, Dominating Diabetes, as Sharon Fant, one of our incredible authors, wrote her book. You're going to all the diabetes groups on Facebook. You're talking to the admin. Can we have the conversation with your people? Hey, I'll give you a cut of the profits. I'll give you free copies of the book that you can use as giveaways. Make it juicy for the person who owns it. Don't just, can I promote my book here? Hell no, get out of here. Make it a collaboration, something that is appealing to the person who has the audience full of people who have diabetes. So all these diabetes groups on Facebook. Then you're going to go in on Instagram. Where are the diabetes people? You're going to use your keywords. You're going to put your keywords in the title. You have a keyword rich title, keyword rich description, perhaps subtitle if you can fit the keywords in without it sounding robotish, because you have to write for the bots and you have to write for people. So the bots have to read it. When I say bots, I mean all the behind the scenes machinery that makes Amazon run. That's what I mean when I say bots, that are placing your book and putting your book in front of people and determining what your book is about. And with clarity and specificity, putting your book in front of people that are likely to buy them. That's what we want Amazon to do. And that's your job to get Amazon to do that. That is your job. Okay? It's very clear. Okay. It's very clear. I'm hearing is you know what you want. Yes. Excellent. And that now, family, I hope we can see where phase one comes in from day one. I hope we can see that clearly where phase one is coming in. Intention. Let's continue. Let's continue. So I beat that horse. It's dead because I would never beat a live horse. I wouldn't beat a dead horse either yet. I don't want to do that. I don't want to overcook the grits. You now understand the new author trap. We're moving on. Now, I want to show you this because when the current book that I am promoting, that I am marketing, everyone in my audience pretty much, in my main audience, which is on YouTube, pretty much knows about the real God is not in the Bible. I have been doing a series on Wednesday nights, Witchy Wednesday, about this book. I have been teaching, and the teachings that I've been teaching on Wednesday nights are in the book, and what's in the book, I teach on YouTube. This book, when it launched, only as an ebook, you see it's Kindle. The paperback and hardcover are not out yet. They're coming out on Kickstarter. It launched number one, new release in philosophy and spiritual growth. You can see it right here. So we teach you how to get your book launched number one in its category or related categories, and to keep it on the bestseller list for many, many weeks. It's got to stay on the bestseller list. Okay. Now, I also want to show you some of my other books, and I want you to notice reviews. All the reviews are either 4.4, 4.5, some are 4.6, some are 5-star. I want you to look closely at the reviews, because if there are no reviews, no one's buying it. Because what do you do on Amazon when you look at something, a product, any kind of product, not just a book? You look at the reviews. What are people saying? What have they experienced? People read reviews, especially on Amazon. So not only do you want to have plenty of reviews, You want to ask your audience for reviews. You want to ask your readers for reviews. In the back of the book, you put there the link directly to where they can leave a review. Review, review, reviews. Now, let's talk about the BSF, the book sales flywheel. Let's talk about the book sales flywheel. Here's what it looks like. Brand. See, these are nodes in the flywheel. And what is a flywheel? It spins round and round and round, and in the middle is money. And you want this flywheel, you want to set this flywheel in motion, and you want it to keep spinning on its own velocity without you having to keep pushing, 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 pushing. Do we understand this? This slide alone will save you tons of work and sell you tons of books. Make a flywheel. Don't keep doing the thing over and over. The flywheel goes on its own eventually. It's like a spinning top. It's spinning from its own velocity. Because you're going to write a lot of books. Can you go and do all the book marketing for this book? 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 How about you just create a flywheel? A big giant flywheel, or flywheels for each of your books if they're in different genres. If they're in the same genre, create one big giant flywheel and you just add energy to it and the thing is spinning. How? These are nodes, and you see the flywheel just spins round and round and round and round selling books. In the middle is money. It catches this vortex that catches money. I know you're writing the book for fulfillment. I know you're writing the book to feel good, to get your message out into the world. I know you're writing the book to fulfill the author itch and to see if you really can do it. I know you're writing a book for all those. And don't you want money too? Got to put money in there, intention. Yeah, I'm daily royalties. We're going to need some daily royalties up in this camp. Like, let's get the money too. Let's get the bags. With one of my accountability groups that I'm coaching in Money Magic, we have accountability groups in Money Magic. And in Money Magic, and you can join Money Magic, valerielove.com/Money Magic. If you're in Money Magic, you get special pricing on retreats, you get special pricing on coaching programs, and you get the 12 portals of Money Magic. It's insanely good. And we meet tonight. We meet on Thursday, first and third Thursdays of the month. So we'll be meeting tonight live. I was coaching a group, and we have accountability pods in Money Magic. So I was with one of the accountability pods. And I said, I don't want to tell you everything that was going on because, of course, client confidentiality. I said, I'm going to need everyone in here to pinky swear that you are going for all the bags. Hold on. Because I want to tell you something. Truth be told, people are afraid of money. Because when you get larger and larger sums of money, it's like, ooh, you're in unknown territory. And it's just natural for maybe some fears or hesitation to come up or wanting to make sure you get it right. I said, I'm going to need you to pinky swear, everybody in here, that you are going to get all the bags, that you are not going to be afraid of money, including myself. And we did a pinky swear. You're going to get all the bags, all of them. And Money Magic is a perfect place for that. I'm going to give you the link to Money Magic because if it works for you, baby, work it. Get it on in Money Magic. This is how to live on purpose, do what you love, and create 5-figure months. So I'm going to give you the link to Money Magic, an incredible community. Okay? That is, and if it's not posted to Facebook, I see it's posted to YouTube. If it's not posted to Facebook, go to valerielove.com/Money Magic. And magic is with a K at the end, CK at the end. So, family, what I am talking about with this flywheel book strategy, this book flywheel strategy, this BFS, this has a few components that are going to really speed your success as an author. And that's what you need. You need leverage. Let's go on screen share again. So, what do you have in the flywheel? You have the system. This is the system that I am giving you, which is the 4-phase book system. That's a node in the flywheel that you follow this system, you understand the system, you are working with the system. Then you have brand, your personal brand. If you haven't built a brand yet, all good, because we have brand building hacks and support. You do content to a huge, hungry audience. Content to a huge, hungry audience. You do capture of name, email address, phone number. Capture. Because remember, you're not capturing people, people are not to be captured. We're capturing information about our reader. When people are on Amazon, they are Amazon's customer. You want to know who your reader is, so you want to give them an opportunity to give you their name, email address, and phone number. And I will show you how I do this on YouTube, because you've got to take them from YouTube, from Amazon, into your world. Series. You heard me talk about series many times. Reviews and reader engagement. This is a conversation that you're having. You've got to have reviews. You've got to have this flywheel going, that when Amazon does put your book in front of someone, they read the reviews, they read the description in the 4-phase book empire system, all the details are there about it. They buy the book. When they buy the book, you have a way to move them into your audience. Either watch on YouTube, you have a way to get their name, email address, and phone number inside the book. We show you that. That way you continue the conversation with them, because now they're in your world. Do you know how many people have discovered Christian Witches on Amazon through the books, not through social media? It done right, this will spin around and give you book sales every day. This is what we want. This is what we want. Want to know what it looks like? That's what it looks like. Every day and counting. Every day book sales. That's what we want. Every day. Be satisfied with nothing less. So we're going to create your book sales flywheel in coaching. Now, my secret hack is brand. Because when you build a brand like J.K. Rowling, she writes the next Harry Potter book, book 4, book 5, people are rah, huge hungry audience. Rah, where's the next book? Right now, George R.R. Martin has millions of people hanging on his next book, Winds of Winter. They're hanging. They've been hanging for over a decade. And you see them online having a conversation. Is he going to finish? When is he going to finish Winds of Winter? He made a hint about Winds of Winter on his Not a Blog. George R.R. Martin has this blog that's called Not a Blog. And he writes on there, and he writes different things that he's doing whenever he feels like it. He's not like, I got to sit down and blog every day. He doesn't do that. And George R.R. Martin, incredible writer of Game of Thrones, and of course, the whole world of Westeros came out of his ideation, out of his brain space, his incredible consciousness. George R.R. Martin has such a huge, hungry audience that they are making YouTube videos now about when are we going to get Winds of Winter. And some of them are mad. That's what you want. He doesn't care that they're mad that he hasn't finished Winds of Winter. He's over here making another HBO series for his books. He's over here making an animated series. He's for his books. He's over here making a game for his books. And the people, the huge hungry audience is like, well, are you at home writing? Because we need this book, like we need our next book. And I mean, it's been a decade. They're still talking about it. And he's like, yeah, I'm probably about, I don't know, maybe 70% of the way finished with Winds of Winter. And they're like, oh, he was 65% finished with Winds of Winter before. And I got to tell you something. I would not be surprised if George R.R. Martin pulls off the greatest cliffhanger of all times by never finishing Winds of Winter. This is what we mean by a huge hungry audience. So let's go back to what I said. Look, I gave you a methodology. I gave you, hold on, let me get it for you. Get you the exact thing that I said. How do you win big, right? How do I win big in this sophisticated, dynamic, rapidly changing book publishing industry? How? This is how. Launch amazing books. Now that we're done with four, now that we're done, we're coming down to the home stretch. Tomorrow is five. We're going to do our Lionsgate ritual tomorrow. So you can roar, you can be fired, you can bring all your deliciousness to the world. You're going to launch amazing books because we're going to teach you in the coaching program, in the community, how to make amazing books with a radical idea. Oh, in ideation, you position this as a radical idea. Like How to Be a Christian Witch, radical idea. In 2020, that book was written 5 years ago. And I've got to tell you something about How to Be a Christian Witch. How to Be a Christian Witch was written, edited, cover design, and published in about 28 days. It was less than 30 days. Why? Because it was COVID and nobody was bothering me. It was nothing. And I don't want to, say that COVID, I want to acknowledge all the horrors that were also experienced by people in COVID. But for me, COVID was not bad. It was wonderful. I could write. I wrote How to Be a Christian Witch during COVID. I wrote spell crafting during COVID. It was wonderful. No one was bothering me. It was nobody to talk to. It was nothing to do. I could just sit down and write. I could talk with my cover designer. I could, it was wonderful. A radical idea. Okay, so you're going to launch amazing books. You're not going to tell your family and friends about that's not a launch. You're going to launch it like a rocket. I'm on a 47-week launch with How to Be with The Real God Is Not in the Bible. 47 weeks. Last night was episode 47 of the episode of the podcast. It's the series on YouTube around the book. I'm launching the book. Yeah, it could take you a year to launch a book. I'm launching a book. So you launch amazing books. We're going to assume that you have an amazing book with a radical idea. Wow. It's amazing. It's done so well. Like even the cover design that you see for The Real God Is Not in the Bible, the cover design is not complete yet. It will be complete. The cover design is not done. That's a placeholder cover that you see on it right now because we're having the cover designed. And when you see it, it's going to be like, So you're going to launch amazing books with a radical idea. The real God is not in the Bible. What? The Bible's not a spiritual book. What are you talking about? In multiple formats: ebook, audiobook, paperback, hardcover, to a huge, hungry audience, George R.R. Martin. We want that next book. They got to have it. They got to have the next book. Here is your day 4 action steps. Now, before I give you the action steps, I have to show you my YouTube to books. I have this secret weapon that's in my flywheel. Because my big audience is on YouTube, yes, I have a big audience on TikTok also. I have a big audience. I have audiences different places. YouTube is my number one platform. Well, I had to come up with a way for YouTubers to buy the book either from Amazon or from my website and me still know who they are, because I don't know who's watching me on YouTube. I don't have your personal information. They don't give us that on YouTube, right? That's not part of YouTube. that I get to know your name, your email address, so that I can share with you. So I had to find a way for that to work in a way that didn't give me more work. And guess what I did? YouTube memberships. Now, this is only going to apply if you are monetized on YouTube. If you're not monetized on YouTube, I can still show you how to do it. You just want to do it using Skool, Skool. And I am going to give you the link to open a community on Skool. It used to be that you could only open a community on Skool for $99. Now you can open a community on Skool, your own community on Skool, which I recommend you run out and do right now. You can do it for only $9 a month. And you want to launch your own community because you need that huge, hungry audience, right? You can launch a free community, a paid community. When you come into the coaching program with us, when you come into our programs, we share with you the best way to launch this and just make it chef's kiss. Like, we have so many of our members of Money Magic that are creating incredible communities. I mean, incredible communities like the Badass Sanctum, the Inner Chamber, oh my goodness, the Hook and Herb Haven. You cannot imagine how many amazing memberships we have in Money Magic. We're coaching all of our clients through and our members through. So if you know you are going to be writing books, one of your action steps is go ahead and set up a membership. Now, with this, it's only $9 a month to set up a community. And in your community, you share your books. In your community, you teach whatever you're teaching. Your community could be free, it could be paid. People could pay $5 a month. People could pay $100 a year. People could pay whatever it is that you want them to pay. The key is that you get them all in one place in a thriving community. Now, and when you do that, you get their name and email address, which is great, at no extra charge. And you can email them anytime with no extra charge. That's critical. So, yes, Danielle, $9 a month. Skool, use my link and become an affiliate. That's my affiliate link, just to let everyone know. Skool just launched a $9 a month option. Before, it was $99 a month. That was the only option. And I have a couple of Skool communities. I have a few Skool communities for different things, because we have a Skool community for the mystery school where we teach magic. I was in there last night teaching tarot, Christian witchcraft, and Kabbalah. In Money Magic, that's my main community, is where I teach how to get the dough, the paper, doing what you love and what you were born to do. Skool has everything in one place. Oh my goodness, don't you love that? Don't you love that? It has everything in one place. It is so perfect for healers, coaches, thought leaders, authors. Gather your readers in one place, gather them together, give them a bunch of value. It is so good for that. And you don't need a separate email service provider. It's so simple. You don't need a separate community space. Like so many people, you don't need a separate course holder, because in Skool, you can put your courses right there. You have the community right there. You have email right there. You have chat right there. It's replacing about 4 or 5 tools for $9 a month. Where are you going to find that on the internet? And you could also do $99 a month. Because, of course, if you're on the pro plan, which is the plans that we're on, if you're on the pro plan, you get more perks. Yeah, the core package is still there for someone for $9 a month. Oh, yay! I'm so glad. Yay, 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 yay. Absolutely. I think it's the best thing going. I think Skool is the future. Communities are all about connection, growth, shared intention, Communities are super powerful. We've seen what communities have done throughout the world, and people want to find their tribe and people want to do things together. They don't want to do it by themselves. Where is your link? Here's my link again. It is right here in the chat, and I will put it in here again. This is my school link to join school for only $9 plus a 7-day free trial. Like, you don't even have to pay the $9 today. Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. You got 7 days to come up with $9. No one here needs that, I know, because all of y'all are ballers. Yet it's even a 7-day free trial, so you don't even have to pay anything today. You can get in there and start to play with it, understand it. And of course, they have training inside school on how to school. How to use school to grow your community. It's probably one of the best business decisions I've ever made. I love school. I think I've been looking for this for years, and it's now created. Sam Ovens is a genius, and I love what Sam and Kirby and Alex Hermosi and Evelyn Weiss, I love the whole gang. I love what they're creating. They understand entrepreneurship to a granular on a granular level, and they created something like Sam Ovens. He's the mastermind behind this. I used to buy Sam Ovens courses, consulting.com. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're a part of a few paid communities and love it. Yes. Yes. It's incredibly simple. It just takes the workload down. So, school for authors. Yay! Come on, AI. Yes. So, school for authors, you gotta have it. Oh, my link is not showing up. Oh, because you're on Facebook. Hold on. I am so glad you said that. Let me go to Facebook right now because it is showing me on Facebook that let me comment on Facebook right now because it is showing me that all of my links are not showing up on Facebook. Do you see it now? Danielle, thank you so much for being here. Danielle, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was showing up on YouTube. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I put it on Facebook for you. Do you see it now on Facebook, Danielle? And thank you for reminding me that my comments don't always show up on Facebook. They always show up on YouTube. So I love that. All right. Let me give you one more thing for amplification and one of my secret hacks. I didn't complete that loop on how I get our YouTube viewers to actually come into the world and actually get the books and give me name, email, address. Here's how I do it. We're going to go on screen share, and this might not be for you. I created a membership on YouTube, and the gift, one of the perks that members receive, besides getting all my content first, getting all the shorts first. Members get all the shorts and everything first. This short is coming out tonight. Members already have it. Members only posts. They also receive, boom, the ebook copies version of my books, at no charge. They are saving so much money because it's only $4.99 a month, and they're getting my books at no charge. Get my book. It's as simple as that. And they put in their name and email address. So you see they're a member here. I only know their YouTube name. I don't know anything else about them. I don't even know their real name because a lot of people's YouTube name is not their real name. I don't know their real name. I know them as Soul Whisperer or this person or that person, right? When they say, oh, I want that book for no charge, they hop over, they get the ebook version of the book at no charge, along with all the updates. As I go, I update them periodically. They get the book, and in order to download the book, they must put in their name, email address, and phone number. And then the book is delivered to them automatically. And what do I use for that? I use Book Funnel. And this is on our author resources, in our author resource guide. And Book Funnel, I've been using it for years. You can see that I use Book Funnel for delivery of my ebooks to the audience while I'm sleeping. They go and fill in their name, email address, and phone number while I'm meeting in the acai bowl, while I'm playing and running around Universal Studios with the grandkids. They put their name, email address, and phone number into, it's right on YouTube in the members only portal. You see, we're in members only. And when they do that, they can download absolutely no charge, complimentary, their copy ebook version of the book. And they just put in their name, email address, and phone number, or name and email address. And you see that most of my books are set up that way. Most of them are set up with landing pages and therefore the arcs. So that's how we do arcs in on that's how we do the arcs. That's how we do the arcs. And it works. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Daniela. So that's how we get our YouTube viewers, amazing people viewing us, to come into our world of capture. Remember, that's part of the flywheel. You've got to have the emails. You've got to know your customer. You've got to know your readers. You've got to be able to reach out to your readers at any time, even if the platform is not in the middle. You've got to move the platform out of the way. Thank the platform for bringing you the reader. And now you start your one-to-one conversation with the reader in emails and invitations to author events, invitations to the next book, all kind of ideas. You can run ideas across your people, and they can become part of your alpha readers. There's alpha readers, there's beta readers. Alpha readers are the very first group of people that get the rawest copies of your book manuscript to read through, give feedback. Beta readers, they they get it when it's closer to being finished. You know, the alpha readers are absolutely, this is how I view alpha readers. You might have a different take on alpha readers, beta readers. Beta readers are more when the book is like complete and they're like giving you a little feedback. And then there are some readers that are like power readers of your book, and you can run ideas past them and they can really give you helpful things. Like there are power readers of Game of Thrones, and they can tell you certain things that would make sense in Game of Thrones. There are power readers of Harry Potter. There are power readers of Wheel of Time, and they know these things like the back of their hand. That's what you want. You want fans. Fans are what? Fanatics. I'm fanatical about certain things. You want people to get fanatical about it. You want them to be energized by it, activated by it. They want to read. You want people that read all your books and are waiting for the next one, George R. Martin. That's day 4. Phase 4. Tomorrow, meet me here for the Lionsgate ritual. I love you. Mwah. Peace. Kaisi out. Let's get these books